What's going on, everyone? My name is Cody Panda Jones, and welcome back to another reacting to my TikTok clips. Well, TikTok clips that I have stored in my collection because I collect a lot of TikTok clips. I save a lot, because a lot of them are just so damn enjoyable. You know what I mean? These clips are always a joy to watch, and sometimes I often forget to check my DMs and check the TikTok. I often forget to check out TikTok clips that my siblings send me, and I unintentionally forget, but I'm gonna get to them, and you know what? I'm actually gonna start doing that. I'm going to start going into DMs, checking out the TikToks that I get, and then I'm going to react to them. So you know what? That's going to be your homework, everyone. You send me TikTok clips in my DMs or tag me in them, and I'll react to them. Whatever TikTok clip you have, I'll react to them. So that'll be your homework, everyone. Send me your TikToks to check out, react to, and I will show your names and everything to show love to y'all, But before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. We are very close to 700. It's unbelievable, man. 700. It's hard to believe. It's mind-blowing. 700. It's a trip. And also know that this video is sponsored by Rogue Energy. It is a great drink brand. It is absolutely the best. It is one of the best drink brands I've ever been happy to really sponsor. And honestly, I'm happy that Rogue Energy is sponsoring this video because you know what? They have a bunch of delicious flavors and these little tub of energy drinks mix, and they got a bunch of flavors I can't even name. But honestly, I recommend that you guys I recommend that you guys check out Rogue Energy, and you guys can get 10% off. Get 10% off with my code Rogue Panda 10. That's ROGUEPANDA 10. So honestly, man, Rogue Energy, thank you for sponsoring this video. Get your drink on, everyone. Anyways, I'm gonna be reacting to more TikTok clips, and you know what? Yeah, we're gonna start by reacting to what I receive. Okay, so this was sent to me by my sister Cheyenne, and she sent this to me, and this is after Stranger Things ended. So if you haven't finished Stranger Things, I recommend that you skip this one. But honestly, this one was really funny. So honestly, I like this video. It's funny. It's Stranger Things related, and I absolutely laughed when I saw it.
Legs don't work like they used to before. When your legs don't.
That's terrible, man. That's fucked up, Let me play it again. Wait, no. Fuck.
Work like they used to before. When
That's terrible, man.
Did you know that in Batman Arkham Knight, there's a thug in a cell who complains to Batman because he broke his right arm? But if you're cruel enough, you can break his nose, too. What's completely hilarious is that the next time you get close to him and raise your arm, he backs away and falls down thinking you're going to hit him again. And did you know that in the flashback mission, when Oracle opens the door, we actually see the word flashback written on Joker's cap? Another cool detail is that when Batman has to enter a PIN code, if you enter it wrong a few times, he actually gets furious and breaks it. And did you know you can free roam in the open world as every character without any mods? To do that, you need to enter one of these 3 Predator AR challenges. Once you do it, choose the character you want to play as. When you appear on the map, in this case Terminal Velocity, go to this specific spot and then use the projectile gadget with this combination of buttons. Once you do that, you'll get into the open world. But in order to get out of the invisible boundaries, you need to go to the bridge near the GCPD building and jump into the water because you'll respawn on the other side of the bridge. But unfortunately, enemies don't see you, so you can just take them down silently. Did you know that in Batman Arkham Knight...
pretty badass. Also, it's gonna suck if this video gets taken down because of copyright music.
Tom Holland shocked everyone by revealing he actually acted in Iron Man 2, and you won't believe where.
Well, Spider-Man is actually in a previous Marvel movie. My version of Spider-Man. Do you know where it is?
I don't.
Do you guys know where it is? My Peter Parker's in Iron Man 2. Where at the end, when all the robots are attacking all the people and the little kid's wearing an Iron Man mask and the bad robot recognizes the Iron Man mask as a threat and the kid puts his hand up. Then Tony Stark lands next to him, blows him away and goes, "Good job, kid," and flies away. That's Peter Parker. No, it is. It was actually me.
Tom Holland shocked everyone by revealing he actually...
That's actually pretty damn badass. I never really pieced that together. It actually makes a whole lot of sense now.
Times when Zootopia 2 references other Disney movies. In the scene where Snake Gary reveals the chef's secret in the kitchen while escaping from Judy, it was actually a reference to the scene in Ratatouille where Alfredo...
This I actually knew, so... I did see Zootopia 2, and it was funny how so many references were tossed in it. And honestly, Zootopia is fucking funny. It's cute, it's adorable, it's enjoyable to watch. And honestly, it's certainly like one of the few cartoons that I actually laughed and enjoyed.
secret is exposed. I knew it! The scene where Nick Wilde talks with Paubert Linksley during the snowstorm is exactly the same as the scene in Frozen.
Where is she?
She didn't make it, but with snake bites, you go fast.
In the scene where Nick Wilde hits Snake Gary with a frying pan while catching him was actually a reference to the scene in Tangled where Rapunzel hits Flynn Rider. Times when Zootopia 2 references other...
It makes a lot of sense, actually. Hold up. Okay, my brother Joe. So honestly, man, I want to send a shout out to my brother Joe on TikTok. He sent this to me, and I also did send him some stuff that that the creator of God of War said. So I want to show that real quick as well. But honestly, he sent this to me, and it was very funny. Orphaned, the Batman AI slap nobody asked for. I forced the bot to watch over 1,000 hours of Batman movies and then asked it to write a Batman movie of its own. Here was the first page. Oh boy.
As I forced the bot to watch over 1,000 hours of Batman movies and then asked it to write a Batman movie of its own. Here's the first page. International Traditional Batcave. Batman stands next to his Batmobile and uses his Bat computer. He's sometimes Bruce Wayne, sometimes Batman, all times orphan. Batman, this is now a safe city. I have punched a penguin into prison. Alfred, Batman's loyal battler, carries a tray of
Gotham?
Alfred,
That's funny.
eat a dinner,
Mattress Wayne.
Mattress Wayne. An explosion explodes. The Joker and Two-Face enter the cave. Joker's a clown, but insane. Two-Face is a man, but a toy. Batman, no, it is Two-Face and One-Face. They hate me for being a bat. Batman throws Alfred at Two-Face. Two-Face flips Alfred like a coin. Alfred lands heads up, which means Two-Face goes home. Batman continued, "It is just you and I, the Joker. Batman versus Clown. Moral enemies." The Joker, "I am such a freak. Society is bad. You drink water. I drink anarchy. I drink bats like a man." Batman looks around for his parents, but they are still dead.
They are still dead.
This makes him have anger. He fires a bat rocket. The Joker deflects it with his sixth sense of humor, a clowny mouth. The Joker, "I have never followed a rule. That is my rule. Do you follow? I don't." Alfred, give her to Robin. Alfred begins the process, since it is his job. The Joker now has a present in his hand. He juggles it over to Batman. Happy Bat Day.
Birthman?
Happy Bat Day,
gosh,
Birthman. Batman opens the present. Since he's a good guy, it contains a coupon for
new parents. That's... Wow.
This is a Joker joke. Okay, so this thing says I forced a bot to watch.
I'm speechless as fuck. There. 1 second. Let me find that tweet. Okay. This was another one that my brother Joe sent me, and this shit had me laughing my ass off.
So you're saying my freeze breath makes no sense? Of course not. What are you even freezing? The air, obviously. So you're just freezing some of the air in your lungs. No. The air I exhale steals heat from its surroundings. That's how it freezes things. That still doesn't make sense. Well, hey, you're not the one with Kryptonian biology, so works a bit better if you suck, though. If instead of freeze breath, it's freeze suck. Like you're sucking the heat from things. Batman, I don't do a freeze suck. If a bad guy shows up, they'd be all like, look out, Superman is going to suck us. That's completely ridiculous. Someone come quick. He's sucking us dry.
Sounds like you boys are having fun.
Just telling Superman how stupid his powers are.
My powers come from magic, so I don't have that problem.
How awfully convenient.
It's not my fault I'm a goddess.
Super strength, flight, immortality. Don't forget about the magic whip.
It's actually a lasso.
What's so great about a lasso?
Well, it compels people to tell the truth.
Seriously.
Exactly.
You know that's stupid though, right?
It's magic. It's the opposite of stupid.
It actually enables stupid.
You really suck the joy out of things.
Something he's pretty used to, eh, big guy? I'm glad your parents are dead, Bruce. We're having fun. But anyway, Wonder Woman, your lasso makes no sense.
You're not going to go on some neurodivergent rant about science, are you?
First of all, wow. And second, of course not.
Praise be to Hera.
It's more like a neurodivergent rant about philosophy.
Curse you, Hera!
To force truth, you must discern intentional deception from incorrect statements. Therefore, your lasso is a telepath.
My lasso isn't a telepath.
Well, actually, it is. It must have access to the victim's internal beliefs. If it can tell the difference between I'm lying and I'm mistaken, it must compare what you say to what you think is true. That is the definition of mind reading. Batman, I think you're making this more complicated than it is. It just forces people to tell the truth, all right? Whose truth? Your truth?
The truth!
The truth isn't so simple. If the victim is confused or in denial, does it force their subjective
Batman
belief, which
has a
could be
point on
false?
this.
Or is it some objective reality, which requires knowledge they can't possess?
Look, I just wrap my lasso around someone, all right? Then I ask them a question. Then they're forced to answer. That's it!
And how does it avoid true but useless answers? You know, like the ones politicians give.
I don't know any politicians.
Lex Luthor's sex bots. Neither the time nor place, Clark. No, it's relevant. So I visited Luthor's island, right? And he had all these sex bots. Was real weird. Some looked like Lois, some looked like Diana, and there were even a few of me. He said those ones were for security, but I have my suspicions. Anyway, I asked him for the manufacture date of the bots, right? And he totally evaded my questions. Was all like, the bots are really mature. We have a special connection. I didn't know she was 18 days. Was like talking to a wall.
Great Zeus.
Yeah, he was there too. Superman raises an excellent point. How does the lasso understand what the questioner is trying to learn so that it can detect when the speaker is trying to mislead? Does it read both your minds?
It's a lasso, Batman.
And if it does compel a person to speak the truth, how does it know which part of the person's knowledge is relevant? Is it scanning through their brain to find the knowledge? How long does that take?
A lasso!
You know, apart from the objective and subjective truth thing, there's also the definition problem. Could you define the definition problem? Definitely. Flash attacked me.
Well, I can't say you don't deserve it, Batman.
I hope he broke your comically large jaw. Why do you think he punched me? He could have attacked me with words.
Flash isn't so good with words.
He thought a book was a type of brick. The point is, you can't tell the difference. Attacked in this context could be physical or it could be verbal. It could even be self-defense. Truth depends on context.
Well, I provide the context when asking the questions. Problem solved.
But you don't necessarily know the context. That's the point. There's a lack of knowledge. Were you home last night? The crook might say yes, even if it was only for a few minutes before they left to murder my parents right in front of me when I was a child. Would yes be true in that case? Of course not! But they were home last night.
This example's stupid because I'd asked a more precise question.
Well, you might not get a precise answer. Heard of lying by omission? If they answer yes to a narrow part of a question but hide the important part, how does the lasso deal with that?
They tell me the full truth.
What if they don't remember what happened, but they think they do? People's memories aren't perfect. They often deceive themselves, rewrite their motives, don't even know why they acted. Is what they say true?
I don't know.
Well then, how does your lasso Truth isn't so easy to pin down. It's actually very complicated. Why do you think there's such a thing as a good lawyer?
It just tells the truth, all right? Here, let me show you. Superman, are you wearing women's underwear?
Yes. Is there something wrong with it?
No, my lasso compels truth.
But he said it so comfortably.
Well, it might be possible it doesn't work on him.
You'd expect him to struggle a little, though, right?
He might have wanted to tell us.
So you're telling me the lasso didn't even need to be wrapped around him? Guys, I'm wearing women's underwear. Did you steal it from Diana, you sick bastard?
I don't wear underwear.
Could you repeat that? I want it on record for me to listen to alone at night. It's just a bra. You see, my chest is so massive that it rubs against my costume and starts to chafe. So really, wearing a bra is a manly thing. I see.
Did you know Pinocchio also wears women's underwear? I saw it in Shrek 2.
A bit meta, but I can dig it. I wonder what would happen if he was wrapped with your lasso. The cross-dresser raises an excellent point. Ah, that's John.
The Martian or the Lantern?
Yes. Does your lasso have the same powers as Pinocchio? I mean, they're both magic, right? Could the lasso say he's truthful while the curse, which enlarges his nose, says he's lying? Could this reveal something about the nature of humanity?
Batman, you're overthinking this.
Well, that is
brain
my
hurting from
superpower.
all
I
this
thought your
logic.
superpower was being an arrogant, rich asshole. I'm only 3 of those things, but fine. Let's move on. Wonder Woman, does your lasso control people's bodies?
No, Batman. For the 100th time, it compels truth.
And how does it do that?
By making the person it's wrapped around talk.
Okay, so it does control bodies then.
No!
Well, talking is a physical thing, right?
Yeah.
If your lasso makes people talk, then it has to coordinate the movement of their mouth, yeah?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so we've established your lasso has direct access to the host's nervous system then.
What? No.
What if someone holds their breath until they pass out, or they clench their jaw or bite their tongue? How does the lasso handle that?
That never happens.
Have you ever wondered why it never happens?
I guess they just really want to talk to me.
And how does that talk usually go? Are they stuttering? Panicking?
They're very articulate, actually.
A bit odd that they're perfectly calm while you're threatening them, right?
They probably wanted a dominatrix.
Clearly, your lasso controls bodies. It's telepathic, and it controls...
Makes people speak the truth. Are you stupid?
I'm a bat. When they're speaking the truth, what language is that typically in?
English, obviously.
Aren't you Greek?
Yes, but the lasso's American.
It says made in China on it.
Don't look at that.
And what if the person you've wrapped up with your lasso doesn't speak English? What happens then?
Well, it probably just translate the words.
Translation isn't word for word, though. There's nuance. To translate accurately, you need to infer meaning. Does your lasso also understand semantics?
Semantics D's nuts.
Word! What if the person is illiterate, or has limited vocabulary, or uses slang, or is a complete idiot like Bizarro? What then?
Well, actually, Bizarro's world is so inverted that it doesn't really work against him.
But I thought it was magic!
Turns out the lasso can't compel the truth from an empty head.
Another reason why Flash is better than me. Damn it! Damn it all! Well, thanks for all the info, Wonder Woman. I didn't realize you were pure evil.
I'm not evil. I'm a goddess.
Your lasso is forcing behavior which the victim
Gods are
doesn't
perfect.
consent to. You're a very naughty woman. Have you visited any remote islands lately?
Well, yeah, I live on a remote island full of eternally young women.
Quickly, Batman! Release the Wonder Woman files! Sure, let me just redact my name out of them real quick.
I'm one of the good guys.
You turn people into instruments, little truth puppets for your amusement.
I only do it to criminals when lives are at stake.
It doesn't matter, it's a mind control device. You're an ethical contradiction. It's the kind of stuff Grodd would come up with. And he's a damn gorilla. Are you more evil than a gorilla? I'm bigger than a gorilla.
If you tie me up with my lasso, then I lose my powers.
That's completely irrelevant to what we're discussing. Why'd you mention that?
I was hoping it would distract you.
No one cares about your bondage kink. You're stripping Americans of their Fifth Amendment rights, of their goddamn liberties.
I don't give a shit about America. I'm Greek.
Plus, compelling truth makes no sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's magic.
No. If Superman uses magic to freeze things with his breath, I can imagine that. If Lantern uses it to build things with his ring, I can imagine that. But compelling truth, that's not a thing you can do. It's a mess of definitions. It's a philosophical quandary.
Greeks are great at philosophy.
Well, riddle me this, Diana. If someone believes a lie, what does your lasso make them say?
That I'm done tolerating the arrogance of men.
Say, would you happen to have a spare bra? Chafing? Like my nipples are being used to light a campfire. So you're saying my freeze breath?
Oh my gosh. My brain hurts from all that logic. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Let me know what y'all think. I intend to react to more stuff that you guys send me. So honestly, that's something that y'all can do, you know, a way that we can all like really bond. Oh, not really bond, but a way for me to interact with y'all through social media. You know, it's like you guys can send me whatever clips, I'll react to them. And well, that's pretty much it though. But I hope y'all enjoy this episode. Let me know what y'all think, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.